Sleep Token's return with their new song Alkaline.
Sleep Token are doing a very good job of becoming one of my favourite bands. I've had this on repeat constantly since it's come out. It builds at the start in signature Sleep Token fashion, but it really kicks in during the second verse. There's some really interesting time signatures. It feels basically gent pop at times. Is one of the ways I can think of to describe it. The chorus is amazing. It's massive. It's catchy. The drums sound insane. I'm basically just listing off all the good things here. It's got an awesome breakdown towards the end. And there's some nice little details in there, like there's a synth loop that goes along in the background, which sounds quite similar to their song Jaws. And there's a little intake of breath just before the breakdown from Vessel, which I just think is really cool. If I have one criticism, is that it feels like it maybe needs another chorus at the end, but that could just, knowing Sleep Token, be a deliberate thing, and they're just trying to catch people out. And I just can't wait for the album. Worship.
It's just phenomenal. It is amazing. There's great vocals to start it off. I find myself really listening to his lyrics, like with the tone that he has in the vocal sounds. There's something about them that feels like he's really telling a story and is like gripping you and really makes you listen to him. The electronic drums were a nice transition point before the full band coming in, and just groovy instrumentals with such a full texture of the sound. Some lovely drum fills during the chorus that I just appreciate on a different level. They are phenomenal, and they have such a captivating sound. I'm extremely excited for the new album in September, and like seeing videos of them at the Download Pilot in particular, they look like they're going to be a phenomenal live band, and they're a band I'm itching to see. As soon as we can get gigs back, them doing a full headline set somewhere, and even them being a smaller band, maybe in like a small club, is probably going to be a gig that we will all go to and probably never forget, because that will be a highlight. I think they're fantastic, and I am very much looking forward to this album coming out.
Yeah, I don't think I can say anything that will add any more to what you guys have said. I think as a vocalist, he's one of the best and most unique for the genre. I feel like there's like an obvious Sam Smith comparison when you think about pop music, and hearing that on like gent pop, as you said, Dan, I think it's just insane. The lyrics are really poetic, and I just think like it's important for bands to be visually like interesting, and the video is so good. There's just this aura about this band that like
Vessel basically becomes a Sith Lord in the video if you haven't seen it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's like this mini horror film, but he's still like the hero in a weird way. It's great. I love this band. I think they're so interesting.
But even like I said, the music is captivating. So I find the visuals in that music video, you find yourself just watching to see what's going to happen. And again, you're kind of like seeing a story being told, and that it's almost like a Slipknot thing. They've always been like, let's create something around the music. It's like a culture. Let's create.
Well, they've got a whole
visuals.
lore
Yeah.
of who they're worshipping and why they are like dressed in like a cult kind of thing. Which if anyone listening doesn't know about, look into it and check them out. It's really interesting and unique. I don't really know many bands that have done something like that.
There's no one else like them.
No,
Not to this extent, no.
It's phenomenal. And basically, if you haven't checked them out, what the fuck are you doing? You need to go and listen to Sleep Token right now.
I mean, you two mentioned Spirit Box as being a band that could be in a band of the year and an album of the year contention. I think Sleep Token are going to be the front runner for me. I think
that's fair. Yeah,
I think with this next album they could perk a lot of people's ears up and could go on to big things. Also, back to talking about the lore of Sleep Token, Alex mentioned that there's comparisons to Sam Smith's vocals. They're actually anonymous, aren't they? No one really knows who Vessel is.
Maybe it is him.
There's people saying it could be Rob Damiani from Don Broco. There's people saying it could be Dan from Bastille. So if there's any Sleep Token fans listening, let us know in the comments. Who do you think is the vocalist for Sleep Token? Some say it's me.
could be.
Who knows? You disappear from time to time.
Have you ever seen me and Vessel in the same room?
I can't say I have.
But what did you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Hit subscribe so you never miss a video, and why not check out the latest episode of our podcast. Thanks for watching.